Hello CSD, I'm Jason.
And I'm Daniel.
And this is CSD News 35. Hey Daniel, I like your sports gear.
Thanks, man.
Why are you wearing it?
Because this episode's full on Panthers.
That's right, and to start off this Super Bowl edition of CSD News, we're bringing you straight to Myles, Jack, and Alex with their roundtable discussion about the game.
Hi, I'm Jack Simon.
And I'm Myles.
Welcome to Second Take. Today the topic is, will the Panthers continue their hot streak? Will the Broncos lead Peyton Manning into the sunset? Myles, what do you think?
I'm just going to let you go first on this, Jack.
Well, I think that, start off. First time the Panthers and the Broncos played, Cam Newton as quarterback, back in 2012. The Panthers got clobbered. Cam Newton posted around a 5.7 total quarterback rating. That
Completely different.
you can say that's different, but that will be in your head. You cannot say that it's not.
Completely different team.
Yeah. How long have you been covering this? Football, that is? Yeah, exactly. I've been covering it longer. Be quiet.
I've been covering the NFL, NBA, all major sports for about 15 years. So yeah, okay.
I was watching the Cowboys games when I was 13.
Yeah, well,
It's not even.
the Cowboys are not America's team, but Dez is my boy though. Dez is my boy.
That's a topic we'll get to on tomorrow's show. Now, what matters most is experience. And Cam Newton, quite frankly, he ain't have none of that.
I'll tell you what. Last time the Panthers went to the Super Bowl, John Fox was the coach, former coach of the Denver Broncos. If you're not familiar with it,
Yeah.
since you haven't been covering football for that long.
And he was the coach of the Broncos when they got outlanded by the Seahawks.
Yeah,
Super
well,
Bowl 48.
See, I mean, what I can tell you right now is that this is going to be the first meeting between two former number one overall picks, quarterbacks that is, in the Super Bowl. And I can tell you right now, Cam Newton is up to the occasion. I can't say the same about Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's my boy. Me and Peyton Manning is a dear friend of mine. But, Cam Newton as well. He's another dear friend of mine. But I can't sit here and say that Peyton Manning is going to outlast Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Josh Norman is just nasty. Peyton Manning you can't beat him. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
But will Cam Newton give it his all? Because he has another 10, 15 years ahead of him. Peyton Manning, he gets injured, he's got 50 years to recover. What does he have to lose? The scariest man is someone that has nothing to lose. Peyton Manning has nothing to lose, everything to gain.
I tell you what, the scariest man is someone who is 6'5", 250 pounds, and he's running at you full speed, and that's Cameron Newton.
Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Broncos, I think their defense will overtake Cameron Newton, put him in his place.
Prediction?
I say the Broncos 28-24.
I'm going to go Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers dab and Superman their way to a Super Bowl ring. I'm going to say Carolina Panthers 42, Denver Broncos 0.
Bravo!
Yes, perfect. And now we're going to Patton, Jonathan, and Preston with their special on commercials.
Super Bowl commercials have increased heavily since the first Super Bowl in 1967 when ads went for $275,000. In 2012, a single 30-second Super Bowl ad went for $3.5 million. Last year, 114 million people tuned in to watch the Seattle Seahawks play the Patriots, making the game the most watched broadcast in the history of U.S. television.
Perfect, man, perfect.
Loved it. Let's go to Dan for a bit of a history lesson.
A blue outline. A streak of black that is currently terrorizing the biggest and baddest in the NFL. This is the telltale sign that the Carolina Panthers are near. On December 15th, 1987, one Jerry Richardson came out with his intentions for an NFL expansion that would be stationed in the Carolinas. Richardson was a former wide receiver for the Baltimore Colts, and had previously used the bonus that he received from his 1959 league championship to co-found the popular chain of restaurants known as Hardee's. His decision was an inspired one, having seen George Shinn do the exact same in order to create the NBA team of the Charlotte Hornets in 1988. Eventually, through trial and error, the existing 28 teams at the time would unanimously crown a 29th into its place. Established on October 26, 1993, the Carolina Panthers burst onto the scene with thunderous applause. They would eventually be led to Super Bowl 38, losing to the Patriots 32-29. Head coach Ron Rivera would sign on in the end of the 2010 season. They would eventually beat over the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals, leading them to face off against Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. One thing is for sure, the Clash of Titans is about to begin this Super Bowl 50.
That was great. And now, here are your favorite reporters, Ben and Matt.
Hello, I'm Ben,
And I'm Matt.
and this is Charts,
Bulls.
Power Rankings! Now here's a chart. Let's see who people think are going to win the Super Bowl.
The Panthers.
Really think that the Panthers will pull this one off.
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
Who's playing?
Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The Panthers.
Panthers.
Here's a poll. Let's see who people's favorite player is who are participating in the Super Bowl.
Who's your favorite player that's playing in the Super Bowl?
Well, I like Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen, some of those other guys too.
Now, who's your favorite player?
Cameron Newton.
Good answer.
Good old Cam.
Cam, number one.
I like Thomas Davis.
Power Rankings of impact players.
Participating in the Super Bowl.
That was amazing, Matt and Ben. Truly great. But right now, we're going to Branson and Nick for their awesome stuff.
What do you remember about the last time the Panthers went to the Super Bowl?
They lost.
Hey, Bob, what do you remember about the last time the Panthers went to the Super Bowl?
Well, I remember the stupid Patriots, and I hate Tom Brady.
What do you remember about the Panthers last time going to the Super Bowl?
Man, Jeff Curry with the shot. I just swished like 53s in the gym, man. Jeff Curry. What I remember, I wasn't alive, but, I was there in spirit. I was with the Panthers. I keep pounding, man. Yeah, baby. Oh, it smells so good, dude.
Hey, you have it here first.
Do you remember about the last time the Panthers were in the Super Bowl?
Jake Delhomme.
What do you remember about the Panthers last time in the Super Bowl?
I don't watch football.
What do you remember about the last time the Panthers went to the Super Bowl?
We had a little Super Bowl party, and with some family.
I asked, what do you remember? Not, what did you do on the Super Bowl?
I don't remember anything.
Miss Suarez, what do you remember about the last time being in the Super Bowl?
Oh, I have very vivid memories of that Super Bowl.
And how do you feel about Deflategate?
What I remember about the first question about the last Super Bowl is when the New England Patriots won the Super Bowl.
And Deflategate, Spygate?
I remember that like if it was yesterday. It was the most amazing moment.
I feel like you're dodging my question, Miss Suarez.
Oh, sorry, what was your next question?
How do you feel about Deflategate and Spygate?
No entiendo. No entiendo.
No hablo español.
Ay, no entiendo. Congratulations to the Panthers, but I would have loved for this to have been a rematch because, there's Tom Brady.
Yep. Panther Nation, keep pounding.
Outstanding.
Truly, truly amazing. Very nice. Well, that about wraps up our show here.
Wait. Hold on, Daniel. I've prepared something special for a little bit of the finale for CSDN 35. Coming from me, here's stabbing throughout the halls.
So, I need to ask you, can you dab?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Dab for us, man.
Now it's your turn.
So, can you dab? Who kill him? So, Ian, can you dab?
No.
So, can you dab, man?
Oh yeah.
So, Luke, can you dab?
Only for you, baby.
Alright, do it. Alright, so, can you dab?
I think I can.
Okay, do it. Alright, so, can you guys dab? So, Eli, can you dab?
Yeah.
So, can you guys dab?
Yes.
Alright, do it.
That's our show.
That was fantastic.